Hello everyone. It's been a while. I think I should have put up a notice that I will be going live today. It's been 6 weeks now, right? Yeah, 6 weeks since I went on life's journey with Benedicta. My work is not easy. Being a chef is not easy. It's not. It's seriously not easy. People think it's a work in the park. It's not a walk in the park. Thing is hard. Some days you don't even get to rest for like a whole week. You can't count how many times you get up to 8 hours sleep in a day. This last 6 weeks has been really, really hectic for me. But I'm not complaining, I thank God. By the time I'm done with work, I just pass out. I'm unable to connect to my Facebook. I'm trying to connect to my Facebook. So let me just greet everybody. We are the Yummy Foods. Where are the Yummy Foods? Double Crown 007. Thank you for joining in. Child of Grace 23. Hello. Thank you for joining in. Doing Grace. Thank you for joining in. Thank you all for joining in. We have a very interesting topic today. It's actually a funny topic, but in a real life situation, this topic is not funny. This topic has caused a lot of relationships to come to an end. This topic. But when you hear it, it sounds funny, but in reality, it is not funny. I'm waiting for my Facebook to come on. I don't know why it's not coming on. Something went wrong. Let me try again to log on to my Facebook. It says go live and then it's telling me 3, 2, 1. So go live. I'm trying to go live on my Facebook. Do you think it's the network? Facebook is not going live. So guys, if you are joining us for the very first time, this is Life's Journey with Benedicta. While I wait for Facebook to come on, this is Life's Journey with Benedicta, and on Life's Journey we discuss topical issues, not all the time, but most of the time we discuss topical issues. We try to find solutions on how to live with these problems. On Life's Journey, we're here primarily to empower women. And how do we empower women on Life's Journey? By supporting them emotionally, mentally, by assisting already existing businesses. That's what Life's Journey is mostly all about. When we started Life's Journey, we came with the mindset to empower businesses owned by women, women-owned businesses. So if you're a business owner, you're a woman or you're an entrepreneur, you're struggling to make ends meet, or you already have something you're doing and you need a bit of a push, we here at Life's Journey, women here on Life's Journey that are doing well, every now and again we come together to help our fellow women. Practically, we help them with cash to build their businesses. We help women that are going through emotional turmoil, women that are going through divorce battle, children custody issues, women that are fighting to be themselves or be the best versions of themselves, but the society is hindering them, or they are paying too much attention to what the society is saying. And here on Life's Journey, we are telling women to embrace what makes them better, to embrace whatever it is that makes them thrive. You come first. Here on Life's Journey, we want women to come first. We want women to start thinking about themselves, thinking about bettering themselves, thinking about being a better version of themselves. That is what Life's Journey is all about. We're here to support women. We're here to support one another, talk about our problems, try to come up with solutions, with real life situations. And that is why on today's topic, Amazing Grace Signature, thank you for joining in. I am Skokachi. Hello. Yes, it's been a while, but I'm here today. So that is why on today's topic, I am going to be discussing having a male friend in a relationship. Is it appropriate for a woman to have a male friend despite the fact that she is in a healthy relationship, if you are a married woman, if you are engaged, or if you're just dating, is it healthy? Is it normal for you to keep a male friend? Guys have female friends. They tell you, she's just my friend. I'm not dating her. I'm not emotionally involved with her, but she's my friend. So for women, is it appropriate for women to keep male friends despite being in a relationship? Especially if that male friend is your ex. If that male friend happens to be your ex, is it healthy to keep that relationship? I'm going to pin the topic here so you guys will understand what this topic is all about, and you can contribute at any time. What is your take on this topic? Can a woman keep a male friend? Can a woman keep a male friend? Was it? Wow, help me here. While in a relationship, okay? So I'm gonna pin this. I think my Facebook is just not coming on, and I'm connected to the internet, and the internet is fine, so I don't know what is wrong. Why is the Facebook not coming on? So that is the topic for today. Can a woman keep a male friend while in a relationship? Especially if that male friend happens to be your ex. If you are now a married woman, or if you are engaged, okay? You have a fiance. You are engaged, or you're married, or you've just moved on. The previous relationship is over. Now you are in a new relationship. Is it wise? Is it going to be acceptable by your partner? You know, I want guys to talk about this. What do you feel? You know, if you're a guy and you want to join in and share your... There's someone here, Dash on Global would like to, but I don't know, I'm trying to bring you on. So I want to hear your take on this. Is it healthy for a woman to keep a male friend in a relationship? There are two sides, or rather two different opinions to this. A woman is going to say, he's just my friend. We used to be emotionally involved. We used to have intercourse. We used to do all those things a guy and a girl does when they are dating. But right now it is over, and I'm being sincere from the bottom of my heart. It is actually over. I do not have anything to do with my ex, but he is still my friend. We maintain a cordial relationship. I can call him up to, ask how the weather is. I can call him up to ask for an advice concerning da. And I expect my current boyfriend, or I expect my current husband, or I expect my current fiance to trust me enough to know that there is nothing between us. We are just friends. And then the man, on the other hand, goes, I mean, how can you call this guy your friend and you expect me to see him as your friend, knowing fully well that this guy in question has seen, once upon a time, he has seen your nudity. Once upon a time, he has been intimate with you. Once upon a time, he has shared, private information with you. But then all of a sudden, you guys are no longer dating. We are now married. And you expect me to be comfortable with the fact that he is just your friend. What is your take on this? I mean, if you're a guy, can you really handle this? Is it something that a guy can take. You know, I mean, Gen Z, this Gen Z generation, they're going to tell you that the guy is just not confident. If he's really a man and he is confident and he knows that his position in my life cannot be challenged, why is he worried? Why is he scared? And some people are going to interpret it to mean that the man is not confident enough. The man doesn't have good self-esteem, and that is why he's uncomfortable with it. You know, for example, I am comfortable with Daddy Freeze's ex-girlfriends. I see them, I chat with them, I say hello to them. Some of them are my friends on Instagram. I relate with them. I ask them, oh, how is life? How is your husband? How are the kids? DF thinks I'm crazy. Like, he cannot handle it. He can't. He's like, babe, I don't know how you do this, but don't bring it near me. I can't handle it. Do you understand? And for me, I don't see anything. I mean, this is even a situation. The person is not my friend. Just the fact that you know that this person once upon a time was my ex-boyfriend is not comfortable with it, but I am comfortable with his ex-girlfriends. So I don't know. Is this a man thing? Is this just a man thing, or is it an African man thing? I really want to know if there are men out there that feel threatened when they know that a particular man has dated their wives or their boyfriends, and they are on, I mean, how many am I going to invite? DF is here. Another guy, more men are all here. These guys are not joking. Okay, so I've invited about 4 people to join in. So let's see what their take. I don't know why I'm unable to invite so many people. I don't know what's happening. I have about 11 invites, and then only one can come in. Hello.
Hello, Tesbo.
Hello, Henry the Great. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
How is your baby, our Free Nation baby? How is he?
Our baby is doing okay.
And your wife, how is she doing?
She's doing okay.
Great.
Yeah.
So this is a topic that, I mean, has been bothering me for a while. For me, it's okay. DF, some of his ex-girlfriends, they're my friends. Do you understand? But when it comes, so I want to know, is it a black man thing or is it a man thing generally? They can't deal with their wives or their girlfriends having a male friend. He's just a male friend. I mean, there's no intimacy, just a friend. They are uncomfortable with it, most men. Please tell me why, from your own experience as a guy, what do you have to say?
Well, what I want to say, I mean, no matter how you look at it, no man will always want his wife to have, you know, a mouth, because the temptation there. I mean, yeah, because I mean, I think that is for women can handle it, but for men, our jealousy is something else. Even as a friend too, like let's say if you even have a friend, sometimes when they come, the way they even talk to your wife within you, you'll be saying, why is this my friend talking to this my wife like this? No. I mean, it happened to me.
That one is now extreme.
No, but what I'm saying is true now. What I'm saying is true. I mean, any man can, you know, there's a way a man, even your friend, I mean, person that comes to your house day to day, when you start talking, you'll be, and that's why me, since I already know, if I go anywhere, I mean, I can just say hi to your wife, but I won't want to initiate discussion with, or maybe start talking, because I've experienced it. Even one of my my brother-in-law, when we went to see them, the way I was talking to the wife, you know, she started, I mean, we were just flowing. The man was feeling so. I said, no, let me just cut it. I just cut it. So what I'll just take my book and just go to our room and start reading, you know. No, I mean, this, I'm telling you, any man what I'm telling you, deep down every man, that's how it is.
When you say deep down in every man,
Yes.
do you think that white men see things differently? Because
Yeah,
this Gen Z
yeah, okay.
generation,
Yes,
they see
yes.
things
Okay, for white men,
differently.
okay, let me tell you the experience I have. One time when I came to this country new, I met some, white people in my class. Like we take, take courses. They were the first people taking me out. I mean, like, as in showing me how
Showing you
everywhere is
around, showing you
around. Yes.
around.
Do you know that their girlfriend will be inside the car? They'll be talking to me, be touching me like this. I say, make this will not shoot me, because the first thing when I came to America, I said, make you not talk to their women anyhow. If not, that off for here. But then they didn't take it the way me I was thinking. That is why I started knowing, we are different from these people. What we take serious, then it's nothing for them. Then
Yeah.
what those things we take, that thing we are too serious about it, them is nothing. But those things that we don't see as serious here, it is against the law. You see, we and them, we are opposite. In terms of reasoning, we are opposite. Yeah, I mean, those girls, they'll be talking to me. I mean, we'll go to a club. I'll be dancing with them. They'll be touching me. I said, which kind of wahala did this one? Make this people notice that I won't come collect their women. But
Collect
at the
your
end of
woman.
it, everyone, they will just laugh at, and just go their way. You see? But for
Personally, me, I'm thinking we should start having a mindset reorientation. Like, seriously,
yeah,
if you
yeah,
trust your partner.
but I want to say something. The way we were raised in Nigeria is quite different. You see, like, that's secrecy is still in us. Anywhere, no matter how, for the fact you grew up in Nigeria, you still like, because when I left Nigeria, I was 23 to do 24. At least I already open, but not too. I never too sabi well. Like, I know something, but in terms of life, because I wasn't into like women thing. It was in
Yeah.
America that made me to my eye tear when I came to US. Within a few years, my eye begin tear. I said, is it how life supposed to be?
Yeah.
But over there, it wasn't like that, because the way they were, our parents, the way they were teaching us, they don't tell us what we should know. It's
Hello,
when you do
Daddy Freeze.
hello, Daddy Freeze. It's when you do something, then they will say that thing is evil. Like, as I'm talking to you, me and my mom will always fight. My mom will say something. I'll tell, no, this is not right. My mom will say I'm insulting. I say I'm not insulting you. You are not doing the right thing. You see, that Nigerian thing is still in us, whether
He's
we like
still
it
in
or
us.
not. That is, anytime, that the fish always talk about it. It happened to, for the fact you you stay in Nigeria and grow up, that Nigeria will be in you. Before it will go, it will take time. Thanks, God. You see that Nigerianness, it can never go out of us. I'm telling you, because we import those kind of behavior. We import those behavior even here too. So I'm telling
Me, I
you,
think
everywhere
me
you see Nigeria,
personally, I think we need a mindset
yeah,
reorientation. Yeah,
but
for exes, I think that might be a bit difficult,
mhm.
introducing your ex-boyfriend to your husband and saying, oh, he's my ex-boyfriend, or he used to be my ex-boyfriend, but right now we're just friends. And you expect your husband to be cool. I think that is a bit extreme. But ordinary friends, someone you've never dated before, that happens to be a man, and happens to be your friend. Like I was telling people, Daddy Freeze is not comfortable with things like that. Me, I just with his ex-girlfriends. He's here. Some of them are my friends. We chat, and he looks at me like, "These boys, you are crazy. What are you talking about?" I said, "I'm just gisting, you know." So,
See, don't
Daddy
you see?
Freeze,
No,
me.
no. See, we men, the way I mean, the way we see things, we like physical, like whatever thing like we visualize a lot. So once you start making that move, believe me, no man will like you to, you know, how will I say, no man will want to see his wife talking to this person was, you know, nobody will tolerate. I'm telling you, every man. This one is not about this one, church or anything cannot. Deep down, it's in us, you know. So I cannot lie. It's in us.
Okay, Daddy Prince, what do you have to say about this? Although I know your take, but you know it's easy to give somebody advice, but I know how it is, how it goes down with you. And like I was telling Henry the Great, I believe it's a black man thing. It's a black man thing, and it's maybe a generation thing, you know, because for millennials and Gen Z, if you ask them, they're not gonna. I don't think they'll see anything wrong with that. I mean, my daughter is 21. If I should ask her and her friends, I'm sure they'll say, Mommy, there's nothing wrong. It's over. We're just friends. You know, but for our generation, it's a bit difficult for the men to, you know, accept it. Hello, my friend.
Yeah.
Let me ask you,
So,
what's your take on this?
um, okay. Okay. So
Daddy,
first,
please.
before he goes,
Yeah, are you ready?
I was just
Okay.
no, like you're right. You rightfully said we are many generations apart from the generations now, and I always say this because something is right in America doesn't make it right.
Can you hear me, Daddy, please? Okay.
Uh, how come that decides what and what is? I'll give you this example. According to the Bible, it is perfectly normal, or it was perfectly normal for a marry a 12-year-old girl. Perfectly. And it was a stoning offense for a man to marry a man. According to the today in America, you marry a 12-year-old girl, you go to jail, but a man can marry a man. So, which is really wrong? Is it the biblical society that is wrong, or the American society that is wrong, or we humans cherry pick what suits us as what is right here and what is wrong here, and then we have this notion of right and wrong that suits us selfishly. Now, the Western interpretation of a man's role, man's position in a relationship is flawed, if you ask me, because men have been rendered not just domesticated, but actually docile. A man, a typical African man, a typical man from the Bible was nothing without his ego. That is why David would say some things in the Bible. That is why your father would say, you know what, as my child, you dare not talk to me. An African man, a Middle Eastern man, an Indian man is incomplete without his ego. But the Western world has taken away that man's ego and have softened men and made them domesticated and docile. It has its advantages, don't get me wrong, but it also has a lot of disadvantages. I wasn't raised in the Western world. That's why I can't live in the Western world. I can go there on holiday and deal with them, deal with the lift opening and Oyinbo people seeing we're black people and then closing the lift to enter the lift with us. I can deal with that for 2 weeks on a holiday, but I can't make that my reality. And why do I need to know my wife's ex-boyfriends? It's not like I will see them somewhere and give them blow. You saw them. If I ever get to meet them, hello, hello, but we're not sitting down to have tea. We're not gisting. We're not friends. We're not cool. You're not invited to my house. Nothing like that. I don't want those kind of friendships. Because at the end of the day, like Henry said, most men won't want it. Secondly, women think they have, oh no, that chapter. While men believe that they can always get it again if they've gotten it once. Okafor's law. Men believe it. Women say it's not until it happens to them 7 times. That's when their head will now be correct. Oh, yeah. Another thing with women, another very important note about women. A man sees a fine girl that is curvy and knows he wants to sleep with her. He doesn't need to think it. He can see, he knows. A woman sees a good-looking guy and it doesn't cross her mind that she's going to sleep with him until it's too late. Until the man has entered. Every man, and Steve Harvey said this. He said there's a long list of men in a woman's life, forming friend, waiting for the slightest opportunity to strike. A long list of men like their friends, acting platonic, acting like, you know what, I'm going to help you solve your marital issues. The moment they see that opportunity to strike, if it's half a second that it presents itself, they are in.
Yeah,
and
can I say
something?
Knows
it, boom.
Can I say something? Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, but the Prince, what you said was actually correct. My first marriage, I suffered that. But for myself, I don't want, like, even a friend to even near my place. I mean, they come, but when they come, I use one eye, they watch you. No, that if it's, I mean, what you say is right. What you say is right. Yeah, because even the thing made me, I said, I don't want to marry any fine girl again. I better marry ugly people. I want to marry these beautiful and curvy people. That's why everybody will be looking at your wife waist or nyash. I mean, what I'm saying is right. I mean, what Daddy Fritz said is right. Because
no, now I think this your now is extreme.
No, it's not. No, I'm telling you. No, this is what I mean. This I'm talking. There's a guy who is watching with us here. He knows about the history of my listing. I mean, I'm not saying what I'm saying is the right thing. The guy is here. He follows every day, you know. So I mean, it happened to me. It happened to me. So sometimes if when I see some guy talking to my wife anyhow, man, I will just say, oh yeah, let's go.
Enough of the talk. Let's go.
I'll just distract you. I mean, I don't want story. I don't want story
now,
because
another thing I want to ask you guys, is it okay now? Would you guys say it's okay you want your wives or your girlfriends to accept the fact that as a man, you have female friends that you are not involved with emotionally? You expect your wives to understand. I mean, would you fight your wife? Would you fight her if she says no? I don't want you to keep female friends.
I don't want any temptation. I don't want. I mean, we can be saying hi. I mean, we can just, but I don't want to even have anyone. Let me just be where I am, you know. I mean, so just avoid any.
Make them not carry you go where you don't know.
Yeah, where they don't go.
I don't keep female friends, not because I don't trust myself, but because I don't want to start what if my wife will say, but you have this friend, so why can't I have mine? So I try to avoid all that. I've always worked with women who are at least some level of beauty all my life. From the radio, it was Kayla. I moved from Kayla to Amal, Naomi, and like 2 other girls, Zika. My whole life has been me and women. Even Free Nation is me and plenty women. But I draw the line so that not create that vacuum where, because me, I know that I don't want to sleep with them. I know myself. But I don't know that my wife's male friend does not want to sleep with her.
So it's better
I don't
to
know
just
that.
avoid
I know
everything.
how we men
It's safer.
just have best. I would rather you are not letting me have friends and we quarrel over your than sorry, it won't happen again. It was a mistake. You understand? Once I've tied my life with you, I've taken decisions for the next 30 years with you. If we divorce or break up, my life is going to be shattered. And I cannot take cheating. So I've got to be very careful. So be in, because most men cannot. And let me tell you something. People say I can forgive cheating. You don't want to live with a man that's forgiving you cheating. You don't want to live with a man. He will forgive you, but your phone is ringing. They have started calling you again, Abby. You go down the road and you spend 15 minutes instead of 7 minutes. You went to meet them in the corner again, Abby. Little statements that at the end of the day, you tell the man, please, you know what, let's break up. You that you were him not to leave you, he will frustrate you so much because it takes a level of maturity to forgive cheating that most men don't have. Some people say, I can forgive my wife for cheating. You can forgive. It's not the forgiving that is the problem. It's the
forgetting, letting go. Hello. Can we hear what you have to say? Thank you for joining in.
So I just want to contribute to what you all have said. So first you said something about it being a black man thing for like men or women or men not wanting to have like male friends or friends of the opposite gender. Why I think it's a black man thing. I think it's a global thing. I just think it's a biological thing. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, what you understand is that, for instance, if you have an ex, there's no reason for you to even be friends with your ex. Like, and you are in a relationship, because number one, there's every chances that at a very weak point in your life, there's something you like about that ex that will resurface. You feel me? And when you're in that moment of weakness, it's very easy. Believe me, it's very easy for you to just say, okay, my man is not treating me right. Okay, then you just decide to, like, in a moment of weakness, you decide to, like, fuck with your ex that you are calling your ex just because you guys are safe. It's easier. It's easier for you to have like sexual relationship with an ex than a new person, and that's facts, because women are it's easier because women, they don't like to, like, have a whole lot of people that they're fucking with. So if you have like an ex that you have already done something with in the past, it's easier for you to do something with that person again. So I don't think it's right for men and women to even maybe keep their exes as friends. Then also, having friends of the opposite gender is kind of like, because for me personally, the only way I will be friends with an opposite sex is if I'm not attracted to them. So, like, to be honest, I don't know if you guys can hear me. If I'm not attracted, that's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way I can be friends with the female of the opposite sex. If I'm not attracted to them, that's the only way. If I'm attracted to you, then I can't be your friend, because it's not. There's no point in it. You feel me? Like, I want something more. I'm not just going to sit. I mean, some guys are like that. They believe in the long game, and they believe, okay, let me just be a friend and, give her moral support, give her a neck to cry on, and maybe
one day
exactly,
maybe an opening might.
One day she will slip and slide, and me, I will slide in and slide out. So that's why you see a lot of guys playing this long game. And guys, we know ourselves. Do you understand? We know that. Okay. Yes. So when you see a guy telling you, don't, that friend you're keeping, I don't want you to keep that friend, or I don't want you to fuck with that guy. No matter how pure your intentions are, we guys, we know that our intentions are not pure. Especially when you have an attractive woman as your girlfriend or your wife. It's very ignorant of you to say, I mean, you can trust someone, but sometimes some things can just happen and you will not just have control at that point in time. Because me, I'm never weakness. That's, I'm sorry that I'm using curse words. Sorry, I'll try to bleep myself.
Sorry, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
because
sorry.
of the algorithm.
I'm sorry that I'm using curse words. Sorry. Everybody has a moment of weakness. Everybody. So the fact that everybody can have a moment of weakness, and it's easier to have a moment of weakness with maybe an ex, you feel me? I would just, you know, say that you don't have any.
It's better to avoid it. So
avoid
in your opinion, it's better for both men and women to avoid having casual relationships or just platonic relationships with the opposite sex.
There's no
It's
point.
better. There's no point. To avoid stories that touch.
Exactly, for so that like, and also for the security, so that both of you have trust in each other. You feel me? Like, okay, I know that, you know, it's like we are setting boundaries. I don't have female friends, you don't have male friends, so this is what it is.
Setting boundaries.
Not one party trying to have friends of the opposite sex, and you're saying nothing's happening. It's not about nothing's happening, man. If you, at the end of the day, anything can happen, and it becomes very difficult to come back from stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I think about it.
Very difficult to come back.
Yeah,
like Daddy Free said, it's
believe me, as Daddy Free said, the truth is that as Africans and as Nigerians, we should treasure our own values more, because I mean, I live in the United States, and the value system here is rubbish, it's crap, it's nonsense. The fact that people want to hold Western values and Western culture as like the ultimate is crazy to me. Like African values, Nigerian values, yeah, I think the African has the best values in the world, because over here is crazy. Like anything goes down, and in a society where you allow anything to go down, people start going nuts, and that's what's happening.
They lose control. They don't know where to draw the line.
Exactly. No, there's no line to draw in the United States anymore. No line. Everybody has gone crazy. Like there's no line. So the fact that we have values in Africa, we have values in Nigeria, I think that we should always treasure those values. Not try to be. The only thing that I like about the Western world is their developments. But when it comes to values, no, bro. Like we should never ever even strive to be like Western, like imitate Western world when it comes to values and culture and everything. Because African, our values are the best. I'm telling you, like, I don't know if you can just stick. That's what makes us unique, and that's what makes. So comparing Africa or like Africa or Nigeria to the Western world in terms of values, it's a no, man. The Western values are. Let me just I don't want to use the curse word, but not.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So in essence, I think we should just learn to pick the values that promote humanity, that promotes sanity,
promotes a nuclear family,
sides.
promotes traditional relationship between men and women. I'm telling you, that's the best kind of relationship. I'm telling you, best, sweetest. So because
thank you so much.
Before I stop, just one more thing. Like in the United States, there's this whole war against nuclear family. You feel me? This nuclear, there's a whole war against it, and so it's making a whole lot of children go up in single parent household, and it becomes very difficult for those children to experience what it is to have like motherly love and fatherly love and everything. So I think that African values are top notch. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah.
First of all, I think the work ridiculous hours. Men and women work ridiculous hours, thereby leading to the breakdown of many family units.
Yeah.
When the man is working crazy hours, the woman is working ridiculous hours, it becomes difficult to have family time. It becomes difficult to have couple time. And all this automatically is going to adversely affect the relationship between the man and the woman, and then the home unit at the long run. So I think is a vicious
that's the point too.
Circle.
I just wanted to share my opinion though. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing your opinion. Thank you so much.
Already,
thank you. So we have 7 people waiting to join in, but I really wanted to.
Can you just take me out, please? I don't know how to leave.
Yeah, okay. Let me do that. Yeah, I would have loved to invite more people to come on to share their views, but I have a Zoom meeting by 1 a.m. Can you imagine? It's a Saturday. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I'm still working. I have a 1 a.m. Zoom meeting, so I'm going to be wrapping it up. I just want to thank Daddy Freeze for coming here and bringing all your people. I can see all of them here. Sean_Leeds. I feel you too. So thank you, Daddy Freeze, for bringing everybody here. I'm going to wrap it up so I can attend to my Zoom meeting. So next week, I'm going to be here earlier. L_elegant_bell. Thank you for joining in. I would have loved to hear your opinion on this. Maybe we're going to do a part 2 next week. So men have spoken this week. So next week, we're going to have women come and also air their views on what they think about this topic. So thank you, Daddy Freeze. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Please feel free, drop your comments in the comment section. And you can follow me on YouTube. Life Journey is on YouTube. We have over 60 Life Journey topics uploaded on our YouTube. Watch the videos, subscribe, follow, drop your comments. Very important. We want people to learn from this life situation. This is the life situation. I mean, it happened between me and Daddy Freeze. It's happening in every relationship. Is either they don't mind their wives having a male friend in the relationship, or they do mind. So it's either way. So it's a life situation. Drop your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think about this. And next week, I'm going to have some ladies come and tell us what they think about this. So thank you all. Daddy Freeze. See you in a minute. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.